Welcome to the Bonneville Salt Flats. Here in the heart of the Great Salt Lake Desert lies a natural wonder where history, speed, and automotive legends reign supreme. Formed from the ancient Lake Bonneville, these flats stretch over hundreds of square miles, creating one of the flattest and smoothest surfaces on Earth, attracting racers from all corners of the globe. These salt flats have become synonymous with speed and racing history. Since the early 20th century, the Bonneville Salt Flats have been the proving ground for those seeking to push the limits of human ingenuity and mechanical prowess. Here, legends were born and records were shattered. The Bonneville Salt Flats, a dazzling white expanse in the western Great Salt Lake Desert, were formed through the evaporation of the Pleistocene-era Lake Bonneville. This massive prehistoric lake, once rivaling the size of present-day Lake Michigan, left behind a unique landscape of salts. The thickness of the salt crust varies dramatically, from less than an inch to 6 feet in some areas. It creates a surface so flat that from certain perspectives, the curvature of the earth can be seen. The Salt Flats' potential as a racing venue was first recognized in the early 20th century in a daring publicity stunt. Publisher William Randolph Hearst hired William Rishel to cross the flats by bicycle in 1896. Rishel, an adventurous spirit and seasoned cyclist, embarked on what seemed an impossible journey. The conditions were harsh, with extreme heat, an unforgiving sun, and a seemingly endless expanse of salt stretching out before him. Despite these challenges, Rishel's determination and stamina saw him through, pushing his bicycle across the flats. His journey took 22 grueling hours, a feat that captured the public's imagination and highlighted the potential of Bonneville as a site for high-speed endeavors. The 1920s were a transformative decade for the Bonneville Salt Flats. It was during this period that the flats began to attract serious attention from the world of motorsports. But before that, in 1907, a small group of auto enthusiasts tested the flats in a Pierce Arrow, igniting the imaginations of racers everywhere. By 1914, the idea of using the flats as a refined racing surface began to emerge. American driver Teddy Tatzlaff took his 200 horsepower Blitzen Benz to Bonneville and recorded a speed of 142 miles per hour, marking the start of a motorsports phenomenon. In the mid-1920s, Abe Jenkins caught the racing bug when a friend invited him to race across the Bonneville Flats against a Union Pacific Railroad train. After beating the train by nearly 5 minutes, Jenkins knew he was just beginning. He started setting land speed records on the flats, but it took time to attract other racers to this new venue. In 1932, Jenkins collaborated with Pierce Arrow, the same manufacturer that first tested the flats in 1907, on a new 12-cylinder car. He set out on a 24-hour endurance run, driving at an average speed of 112.9 miles per hour, stopping only for fuel every 2 hours. This impressive feat showcased both the vehicle's durability and Bonneville's potential as a world-class racing venue. The following year, Jenkins improved his record to an average speed of 125 miles per hour. During this event, 3 top British racers, Malcolm Campbell, John Cobb, and George Eyston, witnessed Jenkins' achievements firsthand, sparking their interest in the Salt Flats for their own record attempts. The next few years saw a series of groundbreaking records. In 1935, Malcolm Campbell brought his Bluebird to Bonneville, powered by a Rolls-Royce aircraft engine, and became the first person to break the 300-mile-per-hour barrier. In 1937, George Eyston set a new record with his Thunderbolt, equipped with 24 cylinders, producing 4,600 horsepower at 312 miles per hour. In 1938, Eyston broke his own record with a speed of 345 miles per hour. In 1939, John Cobb reclaimed the top speed honor with a spectacular 369-mile-per-hour run. This period of intense rivalry and record-breaking feats turned Bonneville into the epicenter of land speed racing, captivating audiences worldwide. The outbreak of World War II temporarily halted racing at Bonneville. However, the legacy of these early pioneers firmly established the Salt Flats as the ultimate destination for land speed records. The post-war era would see renewed interest and further advancements in racing technology, setting the stage for even more spectacular achievements in the years to come. In 1960, Mickey Thompson shattered records by surpassing 400 miles per hour. Thompson, an innovative and fearless racer, made history with his Challenger 1. The 1960s brought jet-powered cars into the mix, with drivers like Craig Breedlove and Art Arfons continuously pushing the envelope. These new machines, capable of incredible speeds, transformed land speed racing into a spectacle of engineering and bravery. In 1963, Breedlove piloted his Spirit of America to a record-breaking 407 miles per hour, becoming the first to break the 500-mile-per-hour barrier just 2 years later. Breedlove's historic run in 1965 saw him exceed 600 miles per hour, a milestone that would stand for years. His innovative approach and relentless pursuit of speed captivated audiences and inspired a new generation of racers. From 1935 to 1970, automobile racers broke the land speed record 15 times on the Bonneville Salt Flats. In fact, more speed records have been broken at Bonneville than anywhere else in the world. Yet, the Bonneville Salt Flats have not been used to establish an absolute land speed record since 1970. Thanks for watching.